Hey, what's going on, guys? So East versus West just came out with their top 10 super heavyweight rankings. So essentially the best arm wrestlers at East versus West. Number 10, and let me know if y'all agree or disagree with this list. They have Arif Artem. I guess that's about right. He has some losses. He lost to Hermes. He just lost to Georgie, which, he dominated Georgie the first few rounds, then he just gassed out. And that's how Georgie's won his last two rounds, is relying on his endurance. Number 9, you got Georgie. I honestly don't know how he's going to do against any. I think he gets dominated against all these other heavyweights. Just gets ran through. He relies on his endurance. He's not a big guy. He should probably be like 253 in my opinion with Devin Laird, Prunick, and all them boys. Number 8. The man's only had one match, but Georgie, second Georgie, Testikov, or however you say his last name, had the war with Jerry Cataret. That's probably about right. We really don't know where he is until he faced some of these other guys. A lot of people's favorite, number 7, Dave Chafee. The dude's taking a bunch of L's at East versus West, but I guarantee you he could beat the 3 men behind him. We'll find out how he does against Devin Laird. He got destroyed by Ray Vaz. He beat the crap out of Morozov the first 2 rounds, and he gasses. Man, so it's interesting. That's probably about right for Dave Chafee. Number 6, Devin Laird. He had a war with Gennady. In my opinion, the ref screwed him round 1. He was playing around too much. I think if he didn't try to gas Gennady, he wins. He just ended up gassing himself. That's number 6 is probably right. I don't know how I think he beats Jerry. I think he beats Gennady again. Ray Vaz is a big boy. He would have to pack on some weight for that. He probably could, manipulate the setup and just gas Ray Vaz out. Hermes is the match where I was like, I don't know if Devin can win that one, but we will see it, I'm sure. So Devin at number 6. Ray Vaz at number 5. Probably right. He lost to Morozov, but he beat the shit out of Dave Chafee. Actually, he beat Dave Chafee worse than Levon beat Dave Chafee. Wasn't even close. Ray Vaz looked incredible. I think he's good at number 5. Artem Morozov at number 4. The man who's supposed to have a match with Levon, but Levon got injured lifting 1,000 pounds doing wrist curls. I think 4 is good. Morozov faces Gennady. I think that'll be a war. I think Morozov beats Gennady. So Morozov will jump Gennady in rankings. Number 3, we got Gennady. That's right. Gennady lost to Jerry, lost to Hermes. They're both ranked ahead of him, but he beat Ray Vaz. He's beat Dave. We'll see. He's beat Devin. And we'll see what happens in the rematch. Gennady at 3 is right. And then they got rank 1 and they got them tied. Jerry and Hermes. As far as I'm concerned, Jerry's number 1. Even though I think Hermes is going to beat him, Jerry is number 1. Jeremy has 2 title defenses. He has 2, he took home a shield, the helmet or some shit. And then, they got Hermes at number 2. Hermes went away from East versus West, faced Levon, and he did incredible. Even though he lost, he did work on Levon, something we have never seen happen to Levon. And Jerry and Hermes face in, a month? So we get to finally figure out or 2 months, we get to figure out who the top dog of East versus West is until Levon comes back. Could be a different story if Levon comes back healthy. He tore a tendon in his wrist. That's a terrible injury. Hopefully he comes back healthy because we all want to see Levon just facing everyone. We want to see Levon lose legitimately, not because he was injured, not because he was sick, not because of gas. We want to see him lose because someone's actually stronger than him. I think that's a pretty fucking solid top 10. I can't think of anyone else who should be jumping in. I'm sure in the future we do get some big dogs coming in, but as of now, it's pretty solid. If Devin beats Gennady, I think Devin probably goes up one spot. And Gennady will go to number 6. Devin will go to number 5. And I'm sure we'll get Devin versus Hermes or Devin versus Jerry soon. We'll start figuring this out. Unless Devin goes back to 253. I don't know. Super exciting. What do y'all think of the list? I appreciate y'all. Y'all stay strong. Peace.